There's such a low startup cost, which means high profit margins. What if I told you that you could start a business in 2025 with low overhead, no degree, and the potential to make 6 figures? So stick around because I'm going to show you why bookkeeping is one of the smartest businesses to start right now. I'm going to give you 5 key points why this is the best business to start. Now you're going to want to stick around because number 5 is my favorite and also probably the most controversial one. Number 1, there is a massive demand for bookkeepers. I mean, look around. There's businesses everywhere. Every mom and pop shop needs a good bookkeeper. No longer is it just these million-dollar corporations that need a good bookkeeper. Everyone needs one. And good bookkeeping is more than just having somebody ready for tax time. Good bookkeeping is about being that trusted advisor for a business owner so that they can come to you and you can give them those figures, give them those numbers to make them correct financial decisions for their business throughout the year. So this is not just a tax time decision. This is a relationship that is on and on throughout the entire year. Most small business owners do not have the capital to hire somebody full-time to be their bookkeeper. That's why having a freelance bookkeeper or hiring this out to a bookkeeping business is the best way to go for most small business owners. Now, number 2 is one of my favorites. There's such a low startup cost, which means high profit margins. You don't need a big office. You don't need inventory. You're selling your services. All you need is a computer and internet, and you have more than enough to start your bookkeeping business. Most of us have a laptop already to start with. You just need to develop those skills as a bookkeeper and get started. Now, maybe you're thinking, what about all those software subscriptions? Well, there's a couple of things with that. In most cases, your client is the one paying for those software subscriptions. Now, there are subscriptions that you as a bookkeeper will pay for that will help you deliver a better service for your clients. But here's the good thing. Most of these softwares know who their clientele is. They know that there are these small business bookkeepers. And so what most of these softwares have done is they charge you on an ongoing basis depending on the volume of clients that you have. What I mean by that is, instead of charging you a flat $100 fee per month, for example, they're going to be charging you maybe $10 to $15 to $20 per client. So what does that mean for you? That means you don't have to pay for anything until you get that first client. So when you do get that client, you just build in that cost of those softwares into your fee. So if you were originally going to charge that client $300 a month, you're now going to charge $350 a month to cover not only the $20 subscription fee for one of those softwares, but maybe even $350 to give you a little bit of wiggle room in case that software subscription does increase. Unlike other businesses, bookkeeping is so low capital. It doesn't take a lot of money to jump into this. There's very low risk. And that is one of the reasons that I think bookkeeping is the best business to start in 2025. Now, number 3 is one of my favorites. I know I'm saying that for all of them, but they're all so awesome. So number 3 is the flexibility and the ability to work from anywhere. So when you're working as your own business, or when you are a business owner, you get to work remote. So you don't have to deal with a boss telling you whether you have to go into the office or you're working from your own home. Now, if that sounds like something that you want, then maybe this is the right business for you. Working from home is the best lifestyle for me. And if that sounds like something that you want to do, then bookkeeping might be the right thing for you as well. And speaking of lifestyle, as a business owner, remember, you get to choose how busy or how unbusy you are. So if you decide, hey, I only want to work a couple of hours a day or a couple of hours a week, I don't want to have this huge empire, you get to be the deciding choice in that. You are the business. You are the business owner. You can choose to work part-time. You can choose to work full-time. It is all up to you. You are the business owner. Now, I can tell you personally, having my own bookkeeping business has given me the flexibility to make my own hours. I started working just a few hours a day, a few hours a week, and eventually made this a full-time job. Now, I get to work from home. I choose not to have an office space. I have my own office here at my home, but I could work from my kitchen table. That is totally acceptable. In fact, when I first started, that's exactly what I did. I worked from a small laptop and did all of my work from there. And one of my favorite things about working from home is that I don't need to ask for time off when I need to just make a quick errand, right? Whenever I need to have a doctor's appointment in the morning, I can come back home and still get my work done. I was living a life where I was commuting almost an hour and a half to work and an hour and a half back home after work. Not to mention, I was working long hours, 8 to about 6 p.m. I had no life. I was gone from my house at 6 a.m.-ish, and I wouldn't get back until almost 8 p.m. just to get ready for the next day, right? So if that's something that you are dealing with now, maybe this is the right choice for you. Okay, number 4 is the recurring revenue and the stability. So unlike one-time sales, you're not selling a product, you're selling a service. Not just a service, you're selling a service that is going to keep coming, right? Every single month, you're doing the books for your client and you're being paid a flat fee month after month. What does that mean? That means predictable income. You know exactly how much you're going to make every single month, every year. So simple math shows you 10 clients that pay you $300 a month, that's $3,000 a month. Throughout the year, that's $36,000 a year. Is that a lot? No, but that's also not a lot of hours. 10 clients that you charge about $300 a month are gonna be tiny clients. I mean, clients that you spend a couple of hours, maybe a few, less than 5 hours a month to do. So 10 clients at $300 a month, not only is it attainable, but that gives you so much room to grow. I can tell you from personal experience, with 10 clients, you have plenty of room to double, even triple without having a team behind you. You can do this by yourself and easily get to a 6-figure business. All right, let's get to number 5, the one that's actually my favorite and, like I said, the most controversial. The coolest thing about having a bookkeeping business in 2025 is that AI and automation make it easier than ever. Now, why is it so controversial? Because everybody's a little scared of AI, and rightfully so, but not for the reasons that you may think. Now, AI handles a lot of the repetitive tasks, letting bookkeepers focus on strategy and advising clients. That's where you make your money, not by entering a bunch of data, but by being that trusted advisor for your clients, somebody that they can come to for help, somebody that can interpret these reports. Now, you don't need to be a CPA or have an accounting degree to be a bookkeeper. You just need to have the right skills, the right workflows, and the right software. Now, should you be afraid of AI? No, because good bookkeepers are using AI to leverage to make their business grow, to make their jobs easier and advance the business, including AI. The bookkeeping business is growing and it's changing, and you need to adapt to it. So if you want to be a good bookkeeper, somebody that starts a business in 2025, AI is a must. Now, if you're thinking about starting a business in 2025, bookkeeping should be at the top of your list. It's profitable, it's flexible, and it's more in demand than ever. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest question about starting a bookkeeping business? And if you want to learn how to start a bookkeeping business, I'm going to leave links down below under the description. Now, make sure to keep joining us because we're going to break down everything bookkeeping in this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.